Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabreena, Haque, assistant teacher of Science, National Ideal English Mission School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a science class on the based on chapter 13, and along with this chapter today I will discuss the short question answer from this chapter. So let us move forward to today's topic. The name of the chapter 13 is Natural Resources. We can find many things around us. All these things can be classified into natural things and man-made things. Man-made things are also made by using natural things. Now come to our first lesson, our resources. How question arises here, what type of resources do you have? Here they give some picture of different types of things. We have to find out which is natural thing and which is man-made thing. Now look here, wood or timber, it is cutting from the tree, it is man-made thing. Sunlight is natural thing. Gold, it is natural thing. Rubber, it is made by man-made thing, that is soil, natural thing. Plastic, man-made thing. Water, natural thing. Tree, natural thing. Glass, man-made thing. Paper, man-made thing. Rock, natural thing, and brick, man-made thing. Now come to the summary. Resources are something that can be used by people for support or help. This is the definition of resources, and there are two types of resources. Resources can be classified into two types, natural resources and man-made resources. Now come to the natural resources. Natural resources is a resource found in nature that people use to meet their needs. That is the definition of natural resources. People cannot make natural resources. Sunlight, soil, water, air, plants and animals are natural resources. Look, this is the picture of natural resources. Sunlight, animals, that means birds, that water, plants, soil, all are natural resources. Minerals and fossil fuel are also natural resources. Natural resources provide us with food, clothing, shelter and energy. Now come to man-made resources. Man-made resources is a resource that is made by people. Paper, plastic, glass and electricity are examples of man-made resources. Man-made resources also come from nature. People use the trees to make new things. Trees are cut down to make timber to build houses. We can also change tree into paper. Nobody makes the sand. It is found naturally in the environment. People use the sand to make glass, and man-made resources are also used to create other man-made resources. Dear students, this is the definition of man-made resources, and people man-made resources is used to make also man-made resources, and from natural resources we get the man-made resources. Now look, this is the sand. From sand we can make glass, and this type of glass which is used to drink water. That means from sand is natural resources, we are making glass from the natural resources. Now look, this tree, this is the natural resources. We get timber from the tree. When we cut down the tree we get timber. That is also man-made resources which we get from natural resources, and when we use that timber for making house, that also man-made resources. Now come to the wise use of natural resources. People demand on natural resources to make new things and produce energy, and the demand for natural resources is increasing as the human population is growing. But some natural resources, especially oil, coal and natural gas, are limited. Dear student, you have to know these natural resources. If you one time used up it to make this type of resources, the earth needs millions and millions years. Then therefore people have to find alternative resources and the good way to use natural resources wisely. Now come to the alternative resources. Oil, coal and natural gas are non-renewable resources. They can be replaced for millions of years once used up. and on the other hand renewable resources can be replaced or reused. Therefore, renewable resources can be used as alternative resources. We can use sunlight, wind and water as renewable resources. The sunlight is an important and unlimited energy resource. People use solar panel to get electrical energy from the sunlight. Wind is another alternative energy resource. When the wind turns the blades of wind turbine, electricity is produced. Wise use of natural resources. It is very important to use natural resources wisely for conserving natural resources. We can conserve natural resources by using less energy, reusing and recycling things. Conserving natural resources help us reducing environment pollution gradually. Dear students, now we will solve the exercise MCQ. First MCQ, which one is the natural resources? Sand, paper, glass, electricity. Electricity, glass, paper made by man. So sand we get from nature, it is the natural resources. Now come to the second one, which resources is limited? The sun, wind, water, coal. Sunlight is unlimited energy resource, wind also and water also. So the limited energy resource is coal. Now come to next one, which technology is used to getting electricity from the sunlight? Solar panel, wind turbine, dam, electrical fan. So solar panel is used to make the electricity from the sunlight. Now come to the next one, which one is the man-made resource? Rock, tree, animal, glass. Animal, tree, rock all are made by nature, that is the natural resources. So glass is the man-made resources. Dear students, so come to our short question answer. First short question, give 5 examples of man-made resources. Answer is 5 examples of man-made resources are paper, plastic, glass, electricity, cloths. And second question, give 3 examples of alternative to non-renewable resources. The answer is 3 examples of the alternative to non-renewable resources: coal, oil, coal and natural gas. Now come to the third one. How can we use natural resources wisely? The answer is we can use natural resources wisely by using less energy, reusing and recycling things. Question number 4 is, what is man-made resource? The answer is man-made resource is a resource that is made by people. The question number 5 is, where do man-made resources come from? The answer is man-made resources come from natural. The question number 6 is, what is windmill? The answer is the machine that produces energy by using the wind energy is called windmill. Now question number 7, what is renewable resource? The answer is the resources which can be used again are called renewable resources. Question number 8, write the name of 2 artificial resources. The answer is 2 artificial resources are plastic and glass. Now come to question number 9, write the name of 1 resource conservation process. The answer is recycling is one of the processes of resource conservation. Now question number 10, how or why are we dependent on natural resources? The answer is we depend on natural resources to make new things and to produce energy. Question number 11, what is the natural resources? The answer is natural resources is a resource found in nature that people can see to meet their need. That will be used. Dear student, that will be used. Now come to question number 12. Write 1 reason of why we should use oil, coal and natural gas wisely. The answer will be oil, coal and natural gas are natural resources. We use oil, coal and natural gas wisely for conserving natural resources. Last question of this chapter, this is the last short question. Write 2 uses of natural resources. The answer is 2 uses of natural resources are, first one to produce electricity by using water and wind. Second one to produce fertilizer, cooking and in the industry we use natural gas. Dear students, question number 11, 12 and 13 will be your homework number 23 and you have to submit this homework on Saturday from 9 AM to 3 PM. Dear students, I have finished my today's topic. Hope you have understood. Read the chapter properly, learn all the question answer and do the SW and submit it regularly. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.